We're back. The best of food and wine with Anthony Gismondi and Kasey Wilson, live from the Wines of Canada stage at the 2017 Vancouver International Wine Festival. Now, here's Tony and Kasey.
I don't care. I love it. I don't care.
Welcome back to the Best of Food and Wine. I'm Tony Gismondi.
I'm Kasey Wilson.
We're wrapping up 3 days at the Vancouver International Wine Festival. 185 wineries in the room, a few from California, and our next guest is from Napa Valley. Kathy Oates is Director of Exports for Momi.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a terrific opportunity to be here. This is my first time at this event. And
what do you think?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's extremely well organized, well run. The volunteers are great.
It's so Canadian, eh? Just all organized like that. But it's great. I mean, it's such a great crowd. So many people, and a fantastic opportunity to actually speak to consumers.
This province, I think, is extremely knowledgeable about wines.
They are.
And
People that are coming to your booth, you're impressed with their questions?
Yes, yeah, and they're very curious. They want to learn, not just taste wine. They want to understand the stories of the wineries, and I love to share the stories. So it's a great fit for us to be here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's start with your story. Where are you, and give us a little detail about the company.
Sure. So we're located in the city of Napa.
Yep.
And we are a family winery. Dario, Stefano, and Valentina are our owners. They are originally from Padova in the Veneto.
Yeah.
And Dario and Stefano used to make wines when they were there. They came over to Napa at the end of the 90s and started doing a lot of consulting for different wineries in the valley, and got to meet people, meet growers. And in 2006, they decided to create the Momi.
They couldn't help themselves. They were Italian, and they had to have a winery.
Yes, it was going to happen one way or another. It was inevitable. So they created Momi, and the name Momi is a bit unique. Some people aren't quite sure how to pronounce it. It's Ca for Casa, House of Momi.
Yep.
There was a man named Momi di Bionda who lived in the village that they are from in Italy. He had a little house, a little vineyard, and he was quite passionate about caring for his vineyard. When he passed away, our owners asked his family if they could purchase the property and name the winery in his honor. That's why it's called Momi.
Nice. So it just took off from there.
Pretty much.
And it's, it's not a traditional Napa Valley winery either in some ways.
No, we don't have
you're selling a Rosso.
Yes, well, you have to have some Italian names in there somehow.
Yeah.
We are, the two wines that I brought to talk about today, the Rosso di Momi is the true house wine.
Okay.
So very traditional in Italy. You have to have that house wine at your home. And so this is a blend. It's Merlot, Zinfandel, Cabernet, a little bit of Petit Syrah, and it's aged 6 months, French oak. We use second vintage on our oak because we want the tannins to be a little bit softer. We're really trying to craft wines that go well with food. Mm-hmm. So because we're Italian.
Exactly.
So.
Kind of like an old field blend, but...
Yes, in a way.
Yeah, to get that mix.
Yeah, so it's 30-30-30 for the Merlot, Zin, and Cab.
Yeah.
And we make it consistently this way, vintage to vintage. Mm-hmm. This is the 2014.
Soft and generous and easy sipping style.
Mm-hmm. This, for me, is the pizza, the pasta, the barbecue, you know.
Yeah, the picnic, the out in the backyard. All good.
Yeah.
California cuisine.
Very versatile.
Yes.
So, I mean, if you're going to somebody's house and, you want to bring a bottle of wine and you're not quite sure about what they may be serving, this is great because it can go with such a wide range of dishes.
Yeah. It's quite rich, though, eh? The spice, you get that sort of zin spice kick in the back, too. It kicks in.
Yeah, and I think a little bit of the jamminess, too, off of that.
Yeah, all good.
Do we have a price on this wine?
This is here in the market at $19.99.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a very fair price. It's in that fighting category, I would say, of red wines.
Yeah. We're trying to craft wine that is accessible to people.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and we don't, this is something a little bit different too about Momi. We don't have a fancy winery. We don't do tours and tastings at the facility.
Right.
We have a production facility, and
Yes.
it's got great equipment, great people, great fruit. But where we really like to encourage people to come and see us is at our restaurant. So we have a restaurant in downtown Napa called Momi Osteria.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that near the market?
It is about 3 blocks away from Oxbow Public Market.
That's a great market in Napa.
So we had our first restaurant was there, Momi Enoteca, in a much smaller space.
Yes.
And then we had the opportunity to actually occupy a historic building, 120-seat restaurant that we've created, and all authentic Italian cuisine, organic ingredients. We have our own farm on the west side of Napa, and then we do a slow food movement. We source locally, and we have a pizza oven that was built for us in Naples, Italy, imported over, and then once we installed it, we put a mosaic of an octopus coming out of the inside of the oven.
Fun.
So we make true Napolitana pizza. We're certified for that.
Great.
But you are Napa Valley, and we have a Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon, so you're lucky in some ways. You're in one of the most famous places in the world where wine is made.
I personally feel outrageously lucky.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we have the 2015. Actually, 2015.
Yes.
Yeah. You must be selling like crazy.
It's a popular wine, and I think one of the reasons that it's quite popular is because it is really smooth, well balanced. It pairs really well with food, and again, it has approachable. It's approachable for people. And it's accessible for people.
It's a sipping wine.
Yeah, you could easily have a glass
Exactly.
of this. I like to cook a lot, and so
Perfect.
I
In
tend
the kitchen.
to have a glass
Yes.
of whatever Momi wine I may have at home while I'm cooking. And then I keep going.
Well, I'm just sipping the wine. It's a big wine, eh? It's so rich and so juicy, but not over the top. I really quite like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 100% cab.
Yeah.
It's from Rutherford Bench, middle of the valley, and Atlas Peak, so mountain fruit off of the east side.
Yeah.
And then it's aged 12 months, French oak. And same with the Rosso, we don't use new oak on this wine, so it's second vintage.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
And is this wine available here now, or?
So
or
right now,
coming, or?
in the stores, we have our 2013 vintage, which does have
great vintage.
Yes, yes. And so there's a very limited amount of it left.
Okay.
We completely sold out of all of our Cabernet that was here in the store yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So I felt badly about that today.
I thought they were supposed to hold some back each day, but anyway, I guess it was a rush.
I think there might have been a bit more demand than
than they anticipated.
Yeah, so it's sort of a good problem to have.
Well, what would they know? They're just retailers.
And Kathy, if we were going to head down to the city of Napa, or town of Napa,
Okay.
when would be a good time where there's not, the big crowds, and what is the name of the restaurant again?
So I would say if you want to avoid crowds, really the best time is after harvest, so probably middle to late October.
Yeah.
Yes.
All the way through.
To Christmas almost, eh?
Yeah, but I mean even into maybe May.
Sure.
And then
Yes.
the
Gets cranked
visitation
up.
starts to crank up. Yeah, we have the second largest tourist. We are the second largest tourist destination after Disneyland in the state of California. So it's quite busy during the summertime.
And is it a little bit more reasonable to stay in Napa
During
for lodgings?
during the late October to maybe May season,
Yes.
pricing will be much more affordable.
Yes.
And there's actually a lot more hotels coming online now in the downtown part that are at much more reasonable pricing than some of the Upper Valley small boutique type of resort destinations.
Less than $400 a night, or
yeah, it's a bargain. And the name of the restaurant, it's Momi Osteria.
Okay, so
Osteria.
And Osteria is Italian for kind of a small, like a friendly kind of restaurant.
Yes, it's totally
Family.
casual environment. It's wood top tables, and we have black and white silent Italian movies that are running along one wall. We have a
Cool.
bar set up in there. We have the largest number. This has nothing to do with wine, but I'm going to say it anyway. We have the largest selection of Amaros on the West Coast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Dario is obsessed with Amaros, so we have, I think he's up to 51 by now. So, and we make our own beer. We have some craft beer at the restaurant. So it's quite a fun
You got
place.
it all covered.
Yeah, sounds great.
Before you go, we didn't get the price on the Cabernet, the 2015.
So the Cabernet here in the market is at $34.99.
Oh, wow. That's very affordable for Napa Valley.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay in Vancouver.
Thank you.
You come back. You're here a bit now, are you?
Yeah,
A little more often?
I love it here.
Yeah.
Everybody here is so kind and welcoming. The country of Canada is my number one favorite. I have Canadian bag tags on my luggage. I'm all in. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I know you got lots of rain. I hope you're all recharged now and the drought's over and you can get on with just growing a few grapes and having some fun down there.
Yeah, the drought's over. We are getting a bit more rain this coming week, but the vines are happy.
Yeah.
So that's the key thing.
Thanks for joining us on the Best of Food and Wine.
Thank you so much.
Kathy Oates, she's the Director of Export Sales for Momi, and we have been tasting today the Rosso Momi, which sells for just under $20 widely in British Columbia, and the Momi Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley Vintage 2015 is now in the province for about $35 a bottle. You're listening to the Best of Food and Wine. I'm Tony Gismondi.
I'm Kasey Wilson.
And we're coming to you live from the floor of the Vancouver National Wine Festival. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, more about our favorite subject, wine.
This is the Best of Food and Wine Show, broadcasting live from the Vancouver International Wine Festival, where you can enter to win a deluxe 2-night stay at the Painted Boat Resort Spa and Marina on the Sunshine Coast. Visit paintedboat.com.